In the Ligue 1, Rennes stunned defending champions Paris Saint-Germain 2-1 at the Roazhon Park to inflict Paris's first defeat in the first two opening fixtures of the season since 2011. Edinson Cavani opened the score after Damien da Silva's mistake, but Mbaye Niang equalised just before half-time, before Romain Del Castillo scored the winner 3 minutes after the break. Other results from the Ligue 1, Lyon remain top of the standings after beating Angers 6-0. Sevigne's men have scored 9 and conceded none in their opening 2 games. More misery for Monaco, who were demolished 3-0 by the newly promoted Metz to make it back-to-back losses, whereas Saint-Etienne managed to scrape a draw against Brest. Mario Balotelli is set for a return to Italy, joining Brescia on a free transfer from Marseille. The Italian striker spent 3 years in France, 2 with Nice, scoring 43 goals in 66 games in his first 2 seasons with the club. Transferred to Marseille in January 2019, he got 8 in 15. Balotelli now joins his hometown club, who after an 8-year absence returned to the Serie A. Manchester United travel to Wolves looking to keep pace with Liverpool and Arsenal at the top of the Premier League. The Red Devils lost twice at Molineux last season, but they head to the Midlands with plenty of confidence after they beat Chelsea 4-0 on the opening day of the season. United's manager Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has warned his team of not being complacent.
Defend deep, don't give you a lot of spaces, and they can play, they can counter-attack. Set pieces are always dangerous. So we've been looking at the games we've had last season, see if there's any tweaks and different things we need to do this time. Our form, our attitude, the mood, of course, after a win is great from last season. So we go into the game confident.
David De Gea will be keen to keep a second consecutive clean sheet, whereas Marcus Rashford will be looking to add to the 2 goals he's already scored this season. Elsewhere in England, Liverpool are top of the standings after beating Southampton 2-1 at St Mary's. Man City drew 2-2 with Tottenham, a late goal ruled out by VAR at the Etihad. Arsenal keep pace with Liverpool after they beat Burnley 2-1, and Frank Lampard picked up his first point as Chelsea manager, the Blues drawing 1-1 with Leicester. In Spain, Alvaro Morata's goal gave Atletico Madrid a win in their opening match of the new La Liga campaign. Toni Kroos scored a wonder goal as Real Madrid beat Celta Vigo. The big surprise of the weekend, however, is Barcelona's loss to Athletic Bilbao, Aduriz scoring an 89th minute scissor kick volley. In tennis, Daniil Medvedev claimed his first Masters 1000 title, defeating David Goffin in straight sets in the Cincinnati final. The Russian edged out Goffin in the opening set tiebreak before breaking the Belgian immediately in the second to take the lead. Medvedev's serve was phenomenal as Goffin was unable to break back. The Russian recovered from 40-15 down to serve out the match with an ace. Final score 7-6, 6-4 for Medvedev, who moves into the world's top 5 for the first time. In the women's draw, Madison Keys defeated Svetlana Kuznetsova in straight sets to claim the Cincinnati title. It's her second win of 2019 and the biggest of her career. Twice the American came from 5-3 down to record a 7-5, 7-6 victory. The win lifts Keys back into the world's top 10 ahead of the US Open. In cycling, Belgian Laurens de Plus claimed the honours at the 2019 Bing Bang Tour, snatching the victory from Tim Wellens. With 21 kilometres to go, the Jumbo-Visma rider broke away with Greg van Amerweert and Oliver Naesen. Naesen was the strongest on the climb to the finish on the low slopes of the Muur, winning the sprint finish with van Amerweert. De Plus was 4 seconds behind them but finished 35 ahead of Wellens to win the first title of his career. Kazakh Alexei Lutsenko has won the 2019 Arctic Race of Norway in Harvik. Astana rider Lutsenko finished 1 second ahead of Warren Barguil of Team Arkea Samsic, who was leading the race at the start of the day. Lutsenko attacking with 5 kilometres to go, but Barguil was able to reel him back into the pack. Instead of attempting to win the overall stage, the Kazakh focused on remaining in the last time bonuses to snatch victory from Barguil by just a second. Norwegian Marcus Holgaard won the final stage. In golf, Belgian Thomas Pieters won his second Czech Masters title. He finished one stroke ahead of Spain's Adrian Nauers, recording a 19 under 269 total. Pieters had previously won the tournament back in 2015. This, his fourth European Tour triumph. Andrea Pavan of Italy, who carded a stunning final round 65, and Englishman Sam Horsfield shared third spot, a further 2 strokes back.